Good morning, Mr.
Hello students, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello,
Yes, mister.
hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello students, can you hear me? Then you are not responding, nobody is responding. See, these are the lectures what we have completed up to here, 6A. So these are the JSF part 1, part 2 and part 3 first part, that is 6A lecture we have finished. So in the 6A lecture we have seen how to do the navigation, how to write the navigation rules, what is a managed bean. So those are all the different things we have practiced in the 6A lecture. Okay, these things, writing the backing beans, MBC pattern, what is life cycle management, handling the exceptions and navigation rules, and connecting the JSF and EJB. Now in the 6B, this is a continuation of that previous lecture. So processing and navigation continues. So here, how to convert the data, how to do the validation, that you will learn in the first objective. Okay, the objective here is to implement converters and validators.
Mister?
So you have a form, JSF form. So for the form fields like text box, drop down, button, what are the validations you can apply? That you can use these converters and validators. First objective. So second objective is custom converter, custom validator. That means you can create your own validation rules. Okay, you can have your own validators, you can have your own converters. After that, once you create the converter, how to integrate with the bean validation.
Mister, we can see your screen if
Lastly, we
you
will
are
see
shared
what is
your
this
screen.
Ajax, asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So this is used to get the data without completely refreshing your web page. See, now here in the first objective, conversion and validation. So JSF provides some standard tags for the conversion of the data as well as for the validation of the data. So why? Because the user input, what you are inputting, we have to make sure that is proper, that is correct, data integrity. So this is the reason. Okay, conversions and validations. You can unmute and tell. Nobody is unmuting. See, in the last lecture 6a, we have seen this one, processing navigations. So here we have studied what is the model view controller pattern, how to write the backing beans, what is the life cycle of the bean, and callback annotations we have learned. After that, we have also learned how to handle the exceptions and display the messages of the uh, error messages. Okay, then how to connect JSF and EJB, Java Bean, Enterprise Java Bean, that we have seen. Lastly, navigation rules, how to define a navigation rule, that we have seen in the lecture 6a. Now in 6b, that is a continuation of the previous lecture, we will study about what is a converter, what is a validator, how to convert the data, how to validate the data, and how to create your own converters, your own validators. Custom means according to your requirements. Okay. After that, integrating with bean validations. Finally, you will see the AJAX, asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So here, what is a conversion and validation means standard converter and standard validators are available already in the JSF. So just we have to use them in our JSF forms. Why? Because you are inputting the data to make sure your data is correct. Your data is not having any errors. So for that reason, we are implementing these conversions and validations. So conversion and validation allow the developer to focus on business logic rather than checking whether the input data is null or it is having space or it is in between the range of values, etc., etc. So you don't need to worry about this one. Just use the JSF data validations tags and converter tags. So you focus on writing the logic inside the bean. Now conversion takes place when data input by the end user has to be converted from string to object, from a string to object if you want to convert, or from object to string you want to convert. See, for example, here java.util.date, date object. So to this one, uh, string to date you want to convert, or from date to string you want to convert, you have to use conversions or converters. Similarly, string to integer or integer to string, or see, suppose price is in dollars, you want to convert to Omani Riyal, or from Omani Riyal you want to convert to dollars. Such type of conversions we can do with the help of JSF converters. Example, see here, for a validation, it ensures that data that is expected. Suppose you want the date to be typed by the user in this format only. First two digits is date, second two digits is month, next four digits is year. So if you want the user to enter like this, then you can implement the validators and converters. Also, suppose I type some price, so it should be how many decimals it should have after the dot, how many places digits you want to display. So such type of things we can set in these conversions and validations. Now you have seen all the 6 phases. So these are the 6 phases. At which place this validation occurs and this conversion occurs. So that is given here. During the life cycle of the different 6 phases of a JSF, see, this is the place where your conversions will occur and the validations will occur here. See, when you process the events, when you type the data, the component values are converted to objects. Component means text box. Whatever you type in the text box, that will be converted as an object. Okay, so whether it is a default conversion or this is the user defined custom conversion, so those you can apply. So methods, this method is called get as object when you want to get the data, okay, from your component. Validations also, standard validations are there, like maximum length, minimum length to check the password. This is the default. Custom, you can define your own. So if you don't type the data or you type the data wrong in this phase after the update models, it will throw the errors, conversion validation errors, and it will be shown onto your screen. Which method will help? This method, get as string. So your object is converted back for rendering, means displaying the output in the HTML page. Okay, let us see what is a converter. See, JSF converter tag is used to do conversion of input data. Conversion of input data. So you have little the list of standard converters. So when you use this tag, you have to nest. Nest means starting tag, ending tag. You have to write. Then in the middle, you have to write the converter what you want to use. And that converter will be called during the life cycle. Example, like this, see here, these are all the converters which you may require during your JSF form processing. Big decimal converter, what it will do, it will convert the string, whatever we are typing in the form, remember it is a string, so you have to convert it to your own logic, whatever you want to do, that data type, maybe integer, maybe decimal, maybe a byte, or maybe a character, okay, or maybe to date, something like this. So these are all the converters we can use. Date time converter, byte converter, boolean converter, okay. Similarly here you have like double converter, float, integer, enumeration. Enumeration, I will tell what exactly it is. So for integer conversion, for the long conversion, for the number conversion, and for the short. How to use? See here carefully. Before you was closing this tag, h colon input text, here slash. Now when you want to use converter, you should not close like this. You should close like this. Slash hash slash h colon input text. In the middle of this is the converter. See, what is this property? Date, like your date of birth. So I want to display the date in this format. So you have this tag, convert date time. Where is it? I think this one. Convert date time, f colon convert date time. So pattern, what is a style? So I want this style. So if you want any other style, you can mention here. So this is the particular format the JSF will accept. If you don't type this format and press the submit button, error message will be shown to you. Another example, see here, price of the book. So f colon convert number. So you are converting from string to, where is that, convert to number, this one, string to number. So f colon convert number. What is the symbol you want to display? Dollar I want to display. This is a currency. So this all has been given in your labs here. When you see here lab 6, I think, can you see here, of colon converter, date time, convert number. Can you see here what is your age? Your age is an integer. See, starting tag, h colon input text. I did not close here, I closed it here. In the middle you have to write this one, f colon converter. What is the id? Java x dot faces dot integer. That means whatever value you are typing in the form, that will be converted or treated as an integer. Now when you submit, you are going to this page. So this is a small exercise, this one. You can create a JSF file. Inside the body, you can just copy paste this, and you can create your own bean. Type the name of the bean, bind what is the property, this is the name, and this is the age. Similarly, see here, this is the bean. Converter managed bean is this one. So I have name, I have age, date of birth, price. Simple getter setters. So if you type here, username is this one, age is 23. So this 23 is converted as an integer. So it will display the values like this. Date time. See here, I typed the date like this, 12-08-2011. This is wrong. Why? Because I am expecting this format. First two digits is date, next is month, but slash. I want slash, not hyphen. See the error message? Please provide the date of birth in this format. Same for the time. If you want to accept your date of birth with time, you can mention like this. Okay? See here, date of birth, at what time you born, etc. You're understanding, students, this one? Converter.
Yes,
What is
mister.
the use of converter?
Yes, Mr.
Hello? Are you getting this one?
Yes, mister.
I'm not able to listen your voice. Hello? Hello?
Mister, you can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
Mister?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, students? Hello? Can you hear me?
Mister.
I cannot listen your voice. What happened? Hello? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, mister, we can't hear you.
Why you can't hear us? I tried to listen to you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, mister.
Hello? Hello? Why your voice is not coming? Hello? Hello?
Yes, mister.
Do you understand what I show you now? See, we are enclosing the tag here. We should not enclose the tag here. We should enclose after this tag. We have to enclose. Suppose like see here, input secret, input name. So you want to convert this data to string, then we have to use the, see like this you have to do. Then you should type the converter in the middle here, F colon, okay, convert number. For example, like this, convert to string or convert to number. Okay, you can convert, what is that, to number. Okay, so class, currency symbol, like what you want, integer only. Okay, integer only. Mm, convert number, where is it? See here, convert number. I think we can use it for some price, but I want to use it for your, okay, integer we will use otherwise. Like age. Okay, this one, converter ID javax.faces dot converter uh, converter ID is equal to javax.faces.integer. Okay, then close this tab. Okay, so like this you can access. Suppose here like I am typing, say something like this. Now see, can you see here? ID must be a number consisting of one or more digits. It's like your student ID. If you type like 2016 30148 something like this, then only it will accept. Okay, this is the validation you can do. Conversions and validations. So if you type here the string, it will not accept. So it will throw this error. This is the standard rule. So how you can implement it? See here, I said first don't close the tag here. You close it like this. Then in the middle of this, you write this converter, which converter you want. Like I have shown you here for the age, this one. So if you have age, so I am writing like this here. Okay, you can exercise this simple form. For the converter, this is the example. For the date time, this is the another example here. Date time. This is the code. You can just copy paste and do this one. There is nothing much needed here to exercise. Another example, this one, convert number. Suppose the price is there, item price. So I am buying a shirt. So for that you want to display it in the dollars. So like that you can use this symbol and the currency. Okay. So that is the where is that example of how to do conversions. Okay. You understand? So I will go to the next part. Custom converter. You want to create your own converter. Suppose like see the example here is, this example tells if you type the amount in dollars, I have to convert it to euros. European pounds. So what is the logic? Here is the logic. So there is a method called here get as object. It will get the data what you typed and it will store in this parameter from the form. So whatever value I type here, that value will be stored in this string value variable. Which method will help you? This method get as object. And to convert, you have to use this method get as a string. These are all the default methods. You don't need to create. When you just create a class, implement a converter, then it will automatically tell you to override this one. Simple, this one. See here, I have one converter here. Where is that? See, yeah, here, see, real converter. I am converting the money from dollars to Omani Riyals. So what you have to do is simply you have to write just a normal Java class. See the procedure. New Java class. What, for example, like euro converter. Capital letter. Don't forget this one. All of you are creating small letters when you create the class name. What you have to do is just implement the interface. Which interface? Validator interface. Implements validator java x.faces.validator. This one. Okay, see here. Sorry, for validations, that is, now we are doing conversion, so you have to implement converter interface because we are converting now. See, java x.faces.converter. Finish. Now if you do like this, why the error is coming? Because why the error is displaying is you have to override and surround with the something is called test class. It is here. Wait. See, when you click this red color bulb, implement all abstract methods. What are the methods? Get as object, get as a string. Can you see this, students? It is very simple. I'll just delete this. Now see, this is having error. First we have to implement this one. Next is click here. It will say implement all abstract methods. Now this is the method get as object, this one, and get as string. So this is to get the data and this is to do the conversions in this method. Okay, now here you write your own logic. Okay, so the same value here. So here you have to say, you have to change here. So here you write return value. Here you can say this is a value. Okay, like this. So same here also you can do the conversions. What conversions you want here? This one. If you want the same conversions, you can accept. See here, first convert this value to string. This is an value. So this you have to convert to string. Then you convert the amount string to this float format. So first what you have to do is value dot to string. So that is an object. So object has to be converted to string. Then float dot parse float. Now I am converting it to float value. Okay. So that I am storing it in some variable. So what is that variable? Like this you create float amount in dollars. Amount in dollars. So from the form you are getting the amount. This is the form. For example, imagine this is the price. So price I am entering some like $32. Sorry, here I will type $32. So this you are getting here, the value will be stored. Whatever value you type here, that will be stored here. So that you are converting it to float. Now you apply the formula. What is the formula? See here, $1 is equal to how many pounds? You can check on internet. Like see here, 1 US dollar equals to how many pounds? See, 0.75. So this is the current rate, today's rate. So you can use that formula here, like what you have seen. $1 multiply with 0.8. So that will give you the amount in dollars. Now you want to set the format, how many decimals you want to display after multiplying. So this is a new decimal format syntax. Then return that format. So that will display you the date, the price in this particular format. So I have done this one, real converter, as I shown you. So I will remove this one. Just for your exercise, I have shown you this one. So I will delete that file. If I have error like this, it will not work. Okay, I have this real converter. So for that, I have created a JSF page, real converter .xhtml. Can you see here? So this is the panel grid. Inside that, I am asking enter the amount in US dollars. Better I will run this and I will show you. Okay, it is running now. See, this is the page I designed. So I am asking the user to enter the amount in US dollars. So for example, like $25 that I want to convert to Omani Riyal. So when you type the input here and press the button, it will show you $25 is equal to 9.61 Omani Riyal. You can check on the internet also. How much is here? 25 USD is equal to how many Omani Riyals? 9.62, the exact answer what I got here. 9.61 nearly. Today's rate this is. The formula is fixed. You can change the formula based on the rate. See here in the bean, I write here $1 is equal to 0.3845 reals, 1 USD. So 1 USD is equal to see 0.38. Understand? So this will be your formula. 1 USD is equal to 0.38. So that is what I multiplied here. So how many dollars you are typing, multiply with the price of real. Then you will get the total amount in reals. So I am getting the value, converting that value to float or to the double, then calculating the total value, and I am setting this one in this format. So I want 2 decimal digits. Okay, so this is the custom converter. So how to implement this? See, this is the faces converter. This is the name we refer in our XHTML page. This is the JSF page. Same input text where I want to convert. See, convert to Omani Riyal. Command button is there. I am having this one here. Price. Input tag, open, close, in the middle, F:convert. What is the ID I have to use? See, this is the name of that defined converter class, this one, real converter. Can you check here? This is the name. This name you can refer as the ID. Finish. This is the only thing you have to do. You write your own converter, Then how to use this converter inside your JSF pages? Just you type the ID. Understand this one, students? There is nothing here, just a panel grid. Okay, here one input box, like enter the amount in US dollars, this one. Okay, then you have another one. One submit button is there, equal to one submit button. After that, I have created one input box. So in that, this value only I have to convert. So here only I am writing the converter. Okay, understand this one, all of you students? How to implement the converters?
Yes, Mister.
Yes.
It is simple. You can also practice this one. You should get some interest, then only you can do that one. So for that, converter, see here, these are the default converters I have shown you here in this page, in this lab. So this is today what I have shown you is the custom converter. In my YouTube channel, in the video also it is there. You can see from the beginning how I created this page, how I created this bean. Everything is written there clearly. Okay, so that is the custom converter, how to use in your JSF forms. Is this simple or not? Custom converter means this is my own converter. According to my requirements, I am writing this converter. Okay, if you have your own logic to be implemented, you can use your own converter in your projects, in your JSF pages. Understand, students?
Yeah, Mister.
Yes.
Okay, so now we will move on to the next slide. This is the, yeah, see the how to implement that. First you create like this, and this name as an ID you can use here like this. This is the validation for price. Dollars is converted to euros if you use this ID. Okay, this is the example. Now validator, what is a validator? It is to validate your data, whether you are correcting, entering the length properly, whether you are following some rules or not. Those things we can mention in this validators. Okay, so these are the list of validators. Default validators, double range validator to check the data, whether you entered minimum some value, maximum some value. Like there is a price you have to enter like not less than 0 and not less more than $100. So for that you can use this kind of validator. Another one is length. How long is your age? Suppose your age, I don't want to allow the user to input more than 2 digits. So you can use this validation, validator of JSF, length validator. Similarly for the long data type. And here method expression validator, one forms validation by executing a method, how to execute a method on the object. And this one required validator, so you must enter the data for that text box, means you have to use this type of validator. Next one is regular expression validator, regex. Suppose for email, you know our email is having at cas.edu.om. So I want to check whether the student ID is having cas.edu.om. Then I have to write my own pattern. So that is used in this regex validator. I think you have studied this in your dynamic development, web development course. JavaScript you can use. Okay, that is the regex validator. So I will show you that example of simple validator. Now see title of the book. How much you want minimum, how much you want maximum. That you can write like this: F colon validate length, minimum is equal to 2, maximum is equal to 20. Okay. So here also for the password you have no. For the password input secret you have. Don't close here. So go here and close h colon input secret. Okay. Then in the middle of this one, you type f colon validate control space if you type validate length. Okay. Then minimum how much? Suppose I want like 8 characters. Maximum how much? I want like 12 characters. Close. Finish. Save this file. Go to this page and refresh. So here I say 1, 2, 3. Now see the error. Validation error. Length is less than allowable minimum 8 digits. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then only it will allow me 8 digits. So this is the default validation that I can use in our JSF pages. So that is what the example given here. Similarly, for the price, how much is the minimum? How much is the maximum? I have given here the shirt price example here. In this one, see here, yeah. Hello, username Jabber, shirt price. I am buying for $320. So when you click that, it will be giving you the value here. So for that, you can implement what is the minimum, what is the maximum also. I think it is there. You can refer to my other YouTube video. Okay, minimum how much, maximum how much, like this you can mention with this JSF validation tag. Okay, students, I hope you have understand this one. What is a converter and what is a validator? What is a custom converter? Now coming to the custom validator means your own user defined validator you want to implement. Same thing, just recreate a class and implement with the default, what is that one? Validator. Okay, so sometimes you want to apply your own business rules that do not suit your data for the default. So what is the method here you use to validate is this method, validate. And which interface? This is the interface, validator interface. So you must implement this interface. So when you go to the slide, next slide, see ISBN validator. This is for the book. So I want the book number, ISBN international code number to be according to my requirement. So I can use this custom validator and override this method. And here you write your logic. So convert your data here to string. See, this is the pattern. My ISBN number should contain digits only from 0 to 9. And it must use some hyphen. And it must have 13 digits in length. So this is called the pattern. So this pattern I am checking in the data what you are typing. So if the pattern and the typed data is matching, okay, otherwise you are throwing the error message to the user. Okay, so this is the JSF page. So h colon input text, this is the ISBN value binding. Validator is equal to the name of the ID here. This is the one way of implementing, or the previous one how I show you. So don't close the tag here. You close the tag here, and the middle of this you write f colon validator. What is the validator ID? So this is the class here you have. Same I have done for the mobile validation. See here I have a class, and here see Oman mobile validator. So in our Oman mobile validator, I am using this pattern. The first 3 digits, it should have 3 digits first, then dash, then 4 digits, then 4 digits. Like country code 968, Oman country code. After that dash, after that 4 digits, after that dash, then after that 4. So this is the pattern. So I am checking that in the user input, whatever value I am typing, that and this is matching, no error. Otherwise, invalid mobile format. Please check your mobile number. Like that I am showing. Where is my page? I think where? See here, mobile custom validator.html. So here also I am using a small JSF page which is having this number. So I will run this page, then you will understand. Okay, so now see this one. Enter the Oman mobile number. Suppose I will type like this. See, invalid input. The format is like this. First you enter the 3-digit country code. What is the 3-digit country code? 968. Then you can have hyphen. Then 9399. Then 8102, like this, my mobile number. Okay, this is the my mobile number which is correct according to the Oman telephone standard. So this is my user requirement. So I need to convert the data and store the data like this in my database. So I will write my own converter. Understand? So this is implementing the validator and it is overriding the validator validate method. Before, this is implementing the converter interface and this is overriding these two methods, get as object, get as string. Okay, students, is this easy for you to understand? You can check in my video. I have given you the clear explanation.
Yeah, Mr.
When you go to my channel, there in the lecture 6 part B, so everything is written here and given to here very clearly. You can exercise here by doing by watching this video, or by today's video you can watch. So you understand now how to implement a JSF validator, a converter, and the custom validator, custom converter. So 4 topics we finished now. This one. First, we have shown what is a conversion, what is a validation. Then I have shown you just now custom validator, how to implement, and custom converter. Now integrate with the bean. Integrate with the bean validation. So in the bean, I have shown you like how you can use this in the managed bean. Okay, and how you can implement that in your JSF page. Okay, this one, integration with bean validation is this part. So you can write like this, f colon validate bean. Suppose you are validating for the title and also you are validating for the price. So both you are creating as a group validation. So that is stored in this package. So this is the name of the class, delivery. That is, you have a bean, a Java bean. So that bean you are using in this f colon validate bean tag. And these are the property names. So this is called f colon validate bean. How to integrate the bean. in your JSF. You can refer to any of this. See here. See in your, if you are doing this one, as I have told you in the last class, inside the web.xml, you have to put this entry. You must have that entry. So in your web pages, under the web inf, you have web.xml. Under that, you have to copy paste this one, this code, same. Already I have shown you that one. Okay, now see here, this is the Java bean, user Java bean. Okay, and this is the page. See, f colon validate bean. You are not writing the tag here, but you are using here at the rate not null. What is this one? This you will study in lecture, I think 9 or 10. This one, this is called annotations. So here you are checking whether the username is entered or not entered. If he is not entering, you are saying that the name cannot be null. Okay, see here like this. Name cannot be null. If you don't enter, you click. Then this bean will activate. So inside this bean, this is the validation you have done for this property. So that message is displayed to you in the form. Okay, so this is integrating with the bean validation. The last part now is called Ajax, asynchronous JavaScript and XML. To make your website more interactive, more responsive, to improvise the user experience of using your website, he should feel very comfortable, user, to use your website. So how you can use this concept in your JSF page? So it is a set of technique which is used to create interactive web applications. So this will allow you to retrieve only a small portion of data from the server asynchronously without interfering with the display and behavior of the existing page. Normally, when you submit the page, where is that? This one. When you submit the page, this whole page is refreshed. This whole page is refreshed. But when you use Ajax, you can only uh, change a particular portion of the page, not the complete web page you need to download or reload. So that is the example of this, what do you call, Ajax. Ajax in JSF example. For example, here I can show you the another one. So this later we will explain. Now see the first output. So here if I type and click, this page will remain just like that. It will not change this URL, but you will get the message like this: welcome, whatever name you are typing there. Another example. So if you do like this, your website experience, I mean, the pages will be loaded dynamically without refreshing the whole page. You can save the time, you can save the network traffic, your performance will be high. So these are all the advantages you can achieve if you implement this Ajax. Oh, sorry, it came. Okay, see, this is another example. Okay, see here. Enter your name and click this button. You are going to stay in the same page. but the data is thrown or displayed to you by the server. Okay, if you have plenty of examples. You can check on the internet and do this one. I have also given you the exercise. Same thing. I think the output is not there here. Okay, in my see here what I am using. These are the steps you can follow. Just to follow these steps, your Ajax program will be ready. This is the bean and this is the page. Output is like this. So whatever you enter here and click the button, the same message will be displayed to you at the bottom. The whole page is not refreshed. So that name Ajax where I stored here. Yeah, see here. I created this page. Greetings.xhtml. So this is having just a simple panel grid, one output label, enter greeting message, this one, and one text area. So in that I have 30 rows and 2 columns, this one. And here I am binding the bean. This is my bean, greetings.java. So here I have only one variable, message, getters, setters, finish. Now here command button is there. So for that command button, see in the middle of this command button, I am using this tag. This is known as your Ajax, F:\Ajax, asynchronous JavaScript, this one. So this is the tag which is used to get the data without reloading your entire page. So execute this one. Input message means whatever, this is the binding. See here what I have to execute. If you click this button, what is the ID of this text area? This is the ID, input message. You can type any value here. You can say your name also, you can say my name also, Samir, and same name you have to give here. Execute this one, then render where, render, see I have one text label here, output text. Before it will be empty. When you type, then press the button, then only you show this value. Greetings dot message. If not null, empty. If there is a message, this is called ternary operator, this one. Like in Java, you have ternary operator, the same thing here. Ternary operator. Ternary operator in Java. Example, like true or false. See condition. If the first condition is true, then value 1 is executed. If the condition is false, value 2 is executed. The same logic I am showing to you here. So this is the condition. If the message is not null, then you will get the message, this part is executed. If the message is null, then it will not show you any value. Okay, so let us run this page also and show you the output. Okay, the output is ready. See here I have, dear students, happy Oman 50th National Day celebrations. Now when I click this, here there is a text box. I mean this one, output text. It is not shown to you because before it is empty. Now I type the value. If I click this, then the same message is displayed to you here. It is not going to any other page. Navigation, it is staying in the same page. So without reloading my this complete page, this Ajax is displaying the data here itself. Same thing will happen when you use the database also. It will go to the database, but it will not reload your page. In the same page, you can get the refreshed data. Okay, so that is the example of this asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So this is short form known as AJAX. Okay, asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So what are the components that is used here, that is explained to you here? See, this is the difference they have shown to you in this picture. This is the normal application without Ajax. If you implement Ajax, your call will be processed by this Ajax library. Your request will be sent to the server. Then the server will send the XML file. Here, the server is sending the complete page, but here it is not giving you the complete page. It is just sending the reply as XML data. So that XML data you are displaying in your web page. So my browser is static. It is fixed. It is not changed, my page. So this is the difference here. This is the normal call. You type the value, press the button, the data goes to the server, then server will give you the new page, maybe like page2.xhtml. But here, when you implement this Ajax, your data will go to this library. Library will send a HTML, XML, HTTP request to the server. Then server will reply you back using this XML language data that you are going to display in this web page. So this is the difference. Now the story, what are the things that we are using in this Ajax XHTML page? Cascading style sheet, and this is the standard document object module for displaying your web pages. XML language, XSLT for the interchange of the data, modifying the data, displaying the data. That languages is used inside the Ajax. And this is important. This is the object XML HTTP request. So this object only will send you the data to the server. So this is an important part of your Ajax. So it is used to transfer your XML from the browser to the server. This one. So this is your browser. From the browser to the server, this object will help you to pass the data and get the reply as XML. So this is another example here. You have a button, do create book. This method is called. After you save the data, you are telling the server, show me the list of books. This one. So execute the form. So above this, there will be a JSF form. So this will render you the component ID we want to render back. So this is the ID, book list. Okay, so this is this example. So I have shown you the example of this one, displaying the message in the, enter the message here and display the message here. Okay, so here what I am using here, see, execute option. Execute what? There are different IDs you can use here. That is what is explained to you here. JSF supports these values, possible values for rendering and execution. All means whatever is there in your JSF form, text box, drop down box, combo, what is that, radio button, checkbox, text area, all the components data will be executed if you type here at all. If you say just form, whatever is there inside the form, that will be processed. If you say like this, this means current object, current component only will be executed. If you say none, no components will be, it executes no components. So sometimes you may need these type of values to be passed. If you want any other components to be executed, space you can follow. Okay, so these are all you can use in this expression language. So here, execute this, execute form, like that. So here, I think here, see, at form. So like that, you can use at all, at this, at some specific ID, like that. So these are the possible values you can mention in this execute attribute as a value. Understand, students? So this is the completion of the complete JSF. So with these 3 lectures, JSF part 1, JSF part 2, JSF part 3, you can define or you can exercise or create the beautiful JSF web pages like this or like this or like this, whatever you want. You can implement the converters, you can implement the what do you call, validators, etc. Okay, understand this one, students? Today what we have discussed: validator, converter, how to create the custom converter, how to create the custom validator, then what is that, integrating in the bean, then Ajax. Yes, no, what is your response?
Yeah, Mr. Yeah. We understand.
Why my headphones is not working out? Can I play some music and see? Or some videos? Sound is not coming. Students, with this, can you design your own pages and validations? Have you done in the last class? Hello?
What, mister?
Have you implemented the last class, like creating a page, validating and displaying the error messages from the bean? Then you are going to do today's validations, etc. In the same page, you can implement all these validations, etc. I think now next lecture is in asynchronous mode. So you have to see the video on the blackboard and learn by yourself. I will tell you what is the that one asynchronous lecture mode. I think so. By this lecture, you should be able to do the designing of web pages, validations of your web pages, okay, etc. So please practice this one, okay? It is very important for your project, for your midterm, for your final exam, for your practicals, everything. So this is the
Mr.
interface designing part we have finished now. Now we are focusing on business logic layer from the next lecture onwards.
Mr.
Now is front end, presentation layer, presentation tire. Now we will move on to the next layer. So here you have seen I think it is not here. Okay, so this is the way you can implement. You watch my channel. There you learn how to design the pages, validate the pages, etc. So now what you do is you practice and let me know if you have any errors, etc. Okay, so next class I think some students are having the quiz also. So you practice now or you prepare, then you get back to me. Okay, so I will wait for your response here. If you have any queries, please ask me in the chat box or try to. I will fix this problem. I don't know my headphones, what happened. Yeah, now I can hear you, I think. Can you talk, anyone? Hello?
Mister?
Yeah, yeah. Your voice
Okay.
volume is very less.
Okay. Mister, in the exam.
One
Okay.
second, one second. I will just
Uh,
adjust.
okay.
Now it is okay. Okay. Tell me.
In the exam, will be have lecture 6, okay? 6A and B or just A?
Both 6A and
Oh,
B.
both. Mister?
Tell me.
Okay. We are use select session, okay?
Which
And
session?
select an a text area. Okay, you know that, okay, Mister?
Okay.
Okay. I am checking how we can write the select because you are using objects and I didn't understand what you use. After that, I am search in the internet a different way to write this and it's work. It's fine if I will write what I understand in the exam.
No problem.
But
No
no problem.
problem.
Okay, it's fine because in the lecture I didn't understand how the way with it's right. Okay, I'm checking, but it's work. It's work. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any other question? Any other question, doubts you have?
Mister.
Yes.
Okay, جسمه ال CSS.
Hmm.
You are at library or it's already in the program.
No, just one small file, that is, it is your file. There is no library, nothing. See, I will close this one. See, where is it? Close, close, close. close. See, instead of typing like this, what I will do is I have created one folder resources. So here I created one folder CSS, and you create one own file like my style.css. So instead of typing here for the body, you can put the code here. That's it, finish. So this file name you are going to use in the library. I think here I will show you. Where is this? Not this one. In the index.xhtml, like this h colon output style sheet. What is the name of library? CSS. Okay, and what is the name of file? So this is the file name. So that I am referring here, my style.css. This one line only you have to type, that's it, and create this file. So this file is simple, just go here, right click new CSS file, others, go here and select here, see this one, cascading style sheet. So you can say here, for example, Ghalia style. Don't give extension, finish. This is the file, see, Ghalia style.css. So here you can mention for the body what color you want for your web pages, for your headings, for your text box, for centering, etc. It is your way now, your rules. Understand?
Yes, Mister.
So here when you type in the web page, the code will become very lengthy. It will be very difficult to understand. It will not be clean, neat. So if you want these things to avoid, take this all things and put in this file. That is the easiest way. So you don't need to type for each and every tag. What is the style for this one? What is the style for this one? You mention one time in this one. Then you can use it across millions of pages, whatever you have. Understand?
Yes, Mister.
Okay. What about yours, Safa, Amna? You have done, and
I understand.
the IDE is executing perfectly.
Mister,
Mm.
uh, some problem happened in my laptop and the program of Netbeans is deleted. Now I installed and installed the JDK. All
You
the
ins-
work is
uh,
deleted.
you have to keep in the cloud. See, OneDrive, there is a OneDrive option in your computer. So whenever you log in, see this one, OneDrive. So in this OneDrive, you have to put the files, save the files here. Then your files will be safe. When the system is deleted or virus is coming, anything happens. So inside this, see here, there is a OneDrive option here. At the time of Windows login, when you create your ID and synchronize this, your files will be stored here.
Mister,
Like that,
even the laptop has a formatting process.
whatever it is, if you crash your laptop also, these files is stored in the cloud server, OneDrive, like a Dropbox.
Okay, Mister.
So you have to keep all your files here every time.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is very difficult to get the data if you lose the data. What about Anwar?
Yes, mister.
It's working now, your computer?
No, mister, I have done all the steps that you have shown me. Mister,
Mm. Yes, tell me.
if you are free on Tuesday from 8 to 10,
Yeah,
we
tell
need
me.
an extra class to solve our problems.
Okay.
On Tuesday from 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, see in your computer you go and type like this installed or search for this uh, search for the plugins here. This method you can, I think the first time you have done a mistake in not installing. That's why the all problems are, you follow this procedure, this one. And you have to install this Java library. Then that message will not come to you.
Okay.
NetBeans, go NetBeans, go to plugins, install, then enable this show details checkbox here. Install, show details. So it will tell you what are the, see here, this one is missing for you. NB Java C. This only you have to install. Type like this and check in your computer now. Go to this plugins here. Tools, plugins, install.
Okay, mister, wait.
See my steps here. This one. Hello.
Yes, mister.
You're done that one?
No, it's opening, mister. Wait.
Okay. You increase the RAM in your laptop. It is 4 GB, I think. If you put at least 8 GB, it will be more faster.
From where, mister?
The same shop, the computer shop where you give to format, ask them to put 8 GB RAM. So they may take like maybe 10 real or something. Then they will remove your 4 GB RAM and just put the 8 GB RAM. This is just a small work. You take to any shop, computer hardware shop, they will change the RAM. Then your computer work very fast. 8 GB or 16 GB RAM if you have.
Okay, mister. Now it's open. I go to tools.
Yeah, tools, plugins, then click the installed tab.
Installed.
There, enable the checkbox show details.
Checkbox.
There is a checkbox, no? Small square
Yeah.
box.
Yes, yes.
Click that.
Yeah, I clicked.
Then in the below, you will see you have to search this file name nb-java c. Is this there or not? This library
NB.
nb-java c. Search box you type nb-java c. Then it will show you like this, what you can see in my laptop here. Java editing support library. Is it active or not?
No, there is no. It's not active.
So click that one and make active.
Okay.
Select that, and at the
Yes.
bottom you have activate button.
Activate and install. Which one should I choose?
Activate and install you do.
Okay.
First install, then activate. One button or two buttons are there? Activate, install.
Two button. It's
First
now
install.
active.
Okay.
It's now active.
Uh, Try now any program to run. Then if any error comes, let me know.
Yes, mister. It's now succeed.
Okay. So now you can start doing any JSF pages, etc.
Okay, mister.
Okay. So if you have any doubts, okay, otherwise I will close this session so that the other students can also get the time to study for the quiz.
Okay, Mr. Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Thank you,
very much.
Mister.
Okay, thank you.